last a week ago. Yeah, it was a week ago, I think. And while I would love to update and do new content daily, it is not something that is possible because of work commitments and not having enough time in the day. So I have to put them out when I can. So sometimes I can get 2 videos out in a week. Hopefully this week we can do a little bit more. I have been working on, however, a sleep story that is in my normal voice, so no whispering, it's just me. It's a sleep story, I guess. I decided for my first on this channel to go with a classic fairy tale, and I went with Beauty and the Beast. I don't know why, I just went with it. So I got the idea after I think my last video was the I forget what it was now. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Yeah, it was that. And then I decided to do a full-length sleep story. I've done them on my main channel, but I've never applied them to an ASMR channel. When you mix up your topics or genres on your channel, the algorithm on YouTube doesn't really know what to do with it, so not a lot of people get to see it. So they get okay views, I guess, like a couple of thousand. So I mean, that's good. But we'll see where this goes. When I first started this channel, I didn't really know what I was gonna do. I didn't know even if I was gonna get beyond the first video or the second video. I didn't know if I was gonna keep on doing it. I didn't know even if I would like making the content. I didn't know if anyone would like it, because I just genuinely didn't know. Like, people just said, hey, why don't you try? And I thought, you know what, let's try. And I wasn't really aiming for anything, I was just an experiment. But the more I go along and the more content I make, I enjoy it. So I guess this is not gonna be just a little experiment, but maybe something I do more long term. So I decided to get a little competitive with myself and set goals. Yeah, goals. Having goals on YouTube can be a little bit disappointing because it should be, in theory, quite simple to get, say, something like 100 subscribers. It should be simple, and it used to be. I got 100 subscribers on my main channel super fast. But that was at the end of 2019. YouTube is a lot different now. It's a lot harder to get subs because people don't sub to channels. Like, it's a lot harder to get viewers to like or even dislike or even comment on videos. has to be like a really interesting topic for people, a lot of people to comment. Like it's hard to get those interactions. So getting people to sub is crazy. It's hard. Super hard. On my main channel, I did a video on last year in November, December. I did some commentary videos that I kind of styled in a sleep story style. I guess like a bit like a documentary, I guess, like a mini documentary about Kate Yup, the mukbanger who not so mysteriously disappeared. And then I did another one about ghetto ASMR. He's getting worse. I'm thinking about doing another one on him, but I'm not entirely certain yet. But anyway, those two videos got really good views, and I did get some new subscribers. But for the thousands of people that watch those videos, only like say 5% of those views subscribed. So getting subscribers is a lot harder now. It's super hard. So setting goals on YouTube can be disappointing. I've seen some creators with like really good content and they put a lot of effort into it, a lot of time. They have a lot of talent. But it doesn't always translate into views and subscribers and likes and dislikes and interactions. It's interesting. It's really interesting. There's a community that I follow, and I've mentioned this community before in one of my earlier rambles. They document and follow the lives of these two morbidly obese YouTubers, and mainly one called Foodie Booty. I've mentioned her, and it's crazy how you can start a YouTube channel on one day, and by the end of the week you can have say 2k or 3k subscribers and be getting thousands of views if you do content on these people in this community, especially if you do live streams and like stream snipe her content. Viewers will flock to you. Now, there was a time, a long time ago, when I first started my channel, when I dipped my toe into this community, and that's when my numbers began to grow. And I stopped because it got boring and repetitive. There's only so many things you can say about somebody before it's like, alright, move on. I wanted to do other things as well. So starting again with this channel is a little bit daunting, because when I started my whole channel, I had that, writing scripts and like narrating things about these people. It was a lot easier because I knew where the community was too, and people would flock to watch the content. I remember on YouTube you need a certain amount of hours watched on your videos, and 1k 1K subscribers to monetize or apply for monetization, and I beat the views numbers watched in like a month. It was crazy, and all I had to do was watch a few videos of these people, go away, write a script, like a 15 or 10 minute script about these people, and then record what I had written and upload it with images and what have you. And that it's crazy. It's crazy. So doing this is like really daunting because it's starting from scratch and not really having, like, I've watched ASMR for a really long time, but I never really thought of doing it, and then I did it, and then I mean, considering the size of my channel, I think I have 25 subscribers right now. I get good views, okay? I get good views for the size of my channel. It's a tiny channel, and if a video gets 100 views, and it has pretty good retention rates as well, because I try not to make the videos too long. I try not to do that. But it's daunting starting again from scratch. I mean, there's a lot of ASMR channels out there. Like, a lot. So, I mean, there's a lot of people to compete with. A lot of people. But, like I said, I set myself a challenge to compete with myself, so I figure that at 25 I should either go big and say, you know, I'm gonna get this many subscribers by this date, and then, I don't know, let's go like really big, the 1K by this date, like say the end of the year, December. I'll go smaller and start with, we're gonna get 50 subscribers by the next 2 months. I don't know, I haven't decided, because like I say, I mean, you can go with that 50 subscribers and you might not even get 50 subscribers, so yikes. It's a bit like I spent a lot of this week devoting my time to a commission I have, and it's a really big commission, and it's the biggest I've ever had, and if I do it well enough and it gets good reviews and good numbers, then the company can ask me to do another. So I'm really spending a lot of time and devotion doing this, and sacrificing a lot of other things. I think it's been about nearly 2 weeks since I had a proper conversation with my girlfriend even. So yeah, but it'll be worth it in the end. So I'm almost halfway through, so we're getting there. Okay, so I said a lot of nothing in this video, just like I